I'm experienced now, professional.
So I'm actually pretty much halfway done, but this is my shake and my apples, my pre-workout. So this is what I'm doing differently now, is getting some more carbs prior to training. We got some protein in here, bananas, strawberries, berries, and my apples. And we are about to go train, you know. You want to get some carbs in you so that way you can fuel your workout. What's going on, and welcome back to the channel. I appreciate y'all for being patient with me while I get back into the routine of doing things. As y'all know, I just competed not too long ago, so it's been a struggle trying to get consistent with the videos again, but I'm back. And today I'm just going to take y'all through a quick little push workout. Today I hit chest as well as some triceps and some traps. So right here I'm just warming up, nothing too crazy, just getting used to the weight, getting used to everything moving again. So right here is the first working set. Nothing too crazy, 165 on the bar. We're going for 10 reps. Nice and controlled, full range of motion, getting a really good squeeze on every single rep. So one thing about competing is that, you know, once you start cutting your calories super low and your carbs super low, your strength goes down a lot, especially on the pushing motions. So right here I'm just adding weight each set. So I'm pyramiding up. We're going up in weight, we're going down in reps. So I like to add anywhere between 10 to 20 pounds if I can for each set. So I went up 20 pounds, I'm pushing 185 here for 8 reps. And again, we're doing the same thing, going up another 10 pounds. We up to 205 now. And again, you know, pyramiding is really good for developing that strength back. So hopefully, you know, in a month or two, I'll be able to do my regular weight, which was around 205, 225 for about 8 reps. But, you know, it's a work in progress, so we're gonna get there. But I did like the way that this felt, real smooth, really controlled, no bouncing or anything like that. And joints felt great, so we building. All right, so this is my last set. I'm going up again, another 10 pounds on each side. So now we're at 225. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little mad about this set because I really did want to get 4. But as you can see, I was only able to get 3 here. But I promise you, like, this next time I hit it, it's probably gonna go up to 4. I'm gonna make sure I get it. Maybe I'll record it. I don't know. All right, so up next, we're moving on to some flat dumbbell bench press. I like to throw in the dumbbell so that way each arm can get their own work. You know, like when you're doing a bar, you know, sometimes one arm can compensate for the other, but when you're doing each arm individually, they gotta hold their own. So throw in some dumbbells, you know, if you feel like you are unbalanced, or if you feel like one arm or one side is overpowering the other, This will definitely help to get things back to balance. Alright, and here we are going to be finishing up the chest with some flies. So we're doing 3 different variations. We're starting with low to high, just to hit that upper inner pec. And then next we're going into straight across cable flies, again to hit that inner pec, but this time in the middle. And then finally, we're going from high to low. So we started out with low to high, then straight across, then high to low, just to get that chest pumped up in the middle and get that full range of motion. All right, so now we're moving into some close grip bench press, and this is gonna target your triceps. So if you're looking to get some big triceps, really develop your arms, this is what you wanna do. So I'm just going in about shoulder width apart, and I'm just pumping it out. All right, now we're going into some rope press downs, and this is what's gonna help bring out those details in your triceps, as well as develop that horseshoe look, as you can see when I go all the way down and extend. It's gonna be more complicated when you separate at the bottom. You know, if you get too tired out, you can keep your hands together, but try to do the exercise correctly. Try to open up at the bottom so that way you get all the details and all the benefits and advantages of that exercise. And then finally, for the triceps, we're going into some overhead tricep extensions with the rope. And same thing here, try to open up and extend at the top. All right, and then here we got some shoulder shrugs with the dumbbells, pretty straightforward. I did do some forearms too, but I did not record that because I felt like it was boring. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll be back next week.
I'm better now than I was when you saw that 22-year-old undeveloped kid running from Sunday Lister. I'm experienced now.